you know, I'm not a politician, I'm an actor. So I don't, as much as I'm asked questions, and I would love to be a positive mouthpiece for unity, unification and hope. Well, I'm a product of immigrants. So if you ask me about migration or integration, or freedom to travel within borders, I'm very pro that. You know, I'm a product of India and Britain, and it's really shaped me in a positive way. And my parents are proud to be British and are proud to be helping that society. So I think a lot of positive can come from that. So, you know, the way we can express our opinions is, you know, there are voices of division, divisive voices and negative voices, but through our art and films such as Lion and many other films this year, Moonlight, for instance, we can break down those barriers of, you know, prejudice, which I believe are just bred from naivety and a kind of lack of experience and culture, really.
Like a film of two halves. You have the first more external ask and downs. Is that fair?
Yeah, that's a good description, basically.
And which locations within series?
It's something that, you know, actors such as myself have to constantly, you know, try and defend, you know, just playing who we are. And I personally am really proud of my dual heritage in a way. Whereas if you look at, you know, the greats like De Niro, they never really have to defend playing Americans with Italian heritage. I feel really proud of being able to be a part of representing a diverse cinema and thus breathing life into diverse stories so that people that look like myself have something to aspire to on screen. I think that's really important, and it shouldn't be ever deemed as second rate. But that story in particular really affected me because at the end of Slumdog Millionaire we danced on this train platform, and it was an ode to love, and you know, it's one of the most crowded train stations in India, the Victoria Terminus train station, or Chhatrapati Shivaji Terminus as they call it in India. And you know, it was a moment of rejoicing, and it was really what made the film. It was a symbol of what started kind of my career in a way. And during those attacks, you know, gunmen walked into that station and unloaded AK-47s onto, you know, hundreds of travellers. And I had just left India and flown into London. And I remember coming into my home and seeing my parents crying in front of the television as this siege was unfolding on the television at this Taj hotel. So it really affected me, and I think it, you know, it really shocked India to its core. So when there was talks of a story going to be made, a film going to be made, I really wanted to be a part of breathing life into that and making sure it was done with a level of humanity and sincerity too. I'm also exec producing it, and you know, we hope it does justice to those that lost their lives, and also, you know, again, sheds light on another issue. You know, you're talking about the children that are abandoned on the streets of India with this specific story. And I've gone there and shot 5 films, and I've experienced this constantly when I go out there. And it's utterly heartbreaking, and when you look into the figures, you know, there are 80,000 children that go missing on the streets of India every year. And there are about 11 million children in total in the streets. And what we're doing is breathing life into one of those stories. And it's so heartbreaking. I've been into Q&As around the world, and there's not a dry eye in the house.